Hi, this is Mia. It's almost 2:30. Getting ready to go to the fishing spot. It is raining. I don't know if these guys are going. They were really excited about snakeheads. I gotta make sure on my fishing license. Hold on. Okay. I got my backpack ready. Here, let me bring it over. Got my backpack. I don't know why it's so heavy. I have my purse. There's a shirt in here that doesn't need to be in here. It's raining and I went to buy a raincoat. Maybe that's what I'll buy from a mask from Victoria's Secret. I need a Columbia. Columbia was having all kinds of sales, but during Christmas I was trying to buy myself something and it kept on being sold out every time I went to push purchase now. It kept being sold out. So I got some tissues, 2 granola bars, 2 Lara bars. I don't like putting fruit in my bags anymore because they have the sunglasses, another mask. The fruit was bad. There's 2 pairs of gloves. There's an EpiPen. And what is that? There's like a cord. I forgot about that. It was like an extra cord. There should be an iPad cord in here, but I don't know if it would work in the car without the little connector. I put some water in here. My vest that has the pockets. My fanny pack. And there's like a trash bag. I don't know why. I don't even know if we're going. There's a big raincoat right here. My partner's like my ex-husband. There's like clutter, like stuff you get from people dying and cleaning out their junk. So that's why we have that big, huge raincoat. Let me get some water. Some more water. There should be some in the car, but I don't know because he's been taking it to the job site and we've been leaving gallons, but I think that's it. I'm gonna move my scissors off. This is not good, whether it's feng shui bad. The point needs to go away. I just tried to do something with my old computer. Oh shoot, I have to turn the hotspot off, and it took me forever to get through it on the phone, and now I'm like all overwhelmed. So let me start. I can't even see this. Hold on. I can't bring this computer over here. Let me start this year. I don't qualify for this incentive. Oh, this is the hotspot still. So the hotspot from the library didn't work. It's connected, but it did not work. So I'm going to turn it off because the computer, while I was on hold, I turned off my hotspot because I only have 2 gigabytes, and if the old programs, McAfee and all that stuff that comes with the computer start using your data, and then next thing you knew, you went to one website for 30 seconds and you leave it on and your computer is used up over 2 gigabytes in 30 minutes. So it's stupid. So put this away. They called today and said this is not needed. So I'm gonna put this, or that it's not expired yet. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna come back over here and put this password in, because if I had done that next week, last minute, I gotta call this patient back and tell her that I'm not available till Friday. I'm just gonna, she might be able to find someone else. I could do it today maybe. My partner said she's gonna be home. So I'm gonna turn the hotspot off and then type in my pens go. This headband I made, I don't like it. I made it smaller. I don't know why. It's all crooked too. It's like, and I didn't do that. It's bad. It's probably started like this, and then it just bubbles up. But I gotta get better and do some crochet tips. So let me fix the password here, because if you get locked out on the, like, I had to use Internet Explorer on my old computer. Like, that's not our problem. There's no problem our end. That's your problem. And I frantically, I'm covered in sweat. I frantically was trying to use every device and stuff to do. They only allow you to change your password on Firefox and Explorer, and not even the Explorer Edge, like the old-fashioned Explorer. It's like I might as well buy a clunky, like, cheap. I can't even. You know what? It's not even letting me. Oh my gosh! Seriously, it's not letting me type. I do not. My iPad, when I first got it, I don't know if the update caused it. I can't click on. You know, I think that this was my password. Can I, like, strike through this thing? It's, you know what? I think that's what happened. I had a password and it made a new line and it looked like it was to something else. So I locked myself out. I feel like such an idiot. Sometimes I just get so mad at myself. So I'm gonna strike through. I was like, oh shoot, but once you already lock yourself out, you can't. You can sometimes come back. Let's see if I can do strike through here. You know what? I'm just gonna write. Oh, it won't let me write anything on it. New provider portal. Now it's like on a whole new page. Oh my god, seriously. There's nothing I can do about it now. That's exactly must have been what happened. That's exactly what happened. And I've done this so many times. You will not believe how many times I've been on the phone with these people. Alright. Let's look at to see which videos I posted on YouTube. I'm gonna cry. This was today's video that I said pushing myself to work early, and it's resulting in me being overwhelmed. Oh no, that's the video right now. Okay, so this one. So let's see if I have April 20th. I had one video that didn't get posted. I thought there was an other old one. No, there's one video from April 20th. 7/21. Let's see if I even have one titled April 20th. Sober day, venting. Okay. Let's just upload it and see if it's a duplicate. I'll call it in addition to, and I'll choose video from April 20th, 2020. What did I say? I can't remember. So it was April 4, 2020. I wonder what my blog really is called. I just like moved it off something. I'll add it, the link to my blog later, because I don't know if it's just Mia Orange or what. I'm so overwhelmed. I was like looking at something and I got an email and I decided to click on doing refinancing your business for $200,000, your business property. And I was like, clicking on it, like, refinance, like, mortgage, this and that. I was like, from one of the companies, so I just got a credit card. And I was like, oh. I was like, wait, I don't even have any property at all. And I'm like, mortgage loan. And they're like, oh, do you have an account here? And I was like, yeah. And it's like, let's take you to a pre-filled application or something. And then I go, excuse me, and it was a login. But the thing is, I want to do it for personal and the login's for business. So I'm wondering, maybe I should do it for business. But I'm like, you know what? I'm supposed to be leaving at 2:30. It's 2:33. And I didn't leave. And I'm anxious. And my pants are too tight. And it's like my partner's pants are dirty. I was supposed to be on a webinar right now, and then there's another one at 3 and another one at 4, so I'm just like overwhelmed. Let me go ahead and see if I can get on this webinar at 3. It feels weird not having my ring on because the opal's broken even more. Let's see. Let me go ahead and join this webinar, and then I'll post this one, and they'll probably go fishing rain or shine. I just feel like I don't want to bring my winter coat. Even wearing a tank top, it's like so shiny inside. You'll sweat just because like plastic. You need something thin, lightweight, wicking moisture away. Bye, guys. Wish me luck on my life because the struggle is real. I'll tell you the one thing about doing that in a 24-hour marathon meeting that's going to be continuous. The one thing I liked, there's a lot of people that shared, and there's a lot of people that didn't, and there's a lot of people that had some time, 30 days, 90 days, 29 years, that shared. Someone was in a truck driving, talking to a sponsor. I don't even know if he had raised his hand or what had gone, how he had a laptop in the passengers. I remember my ex used to do that, but it was not for good reason like that. It was up to no good. But I think in my mind, when I see the people from those meetings, they're taking it. They're really the ones that will say 24 hours at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 second, because it gets rough when you're a member. When you choose to be a member of NA, it gets rough. It gets hard. I missed the very beginning. It was the obsession, the triangle of obsession. I think I missed the reading, so I want to go back and find that pamphlet. I'm gonna thank the people who reposted this meeting ID number. I also want to say that it reminds me to take a step back. One lady, she looked like she was aged from the stuff that she used, whatever that was, and she's like, oh, I have my kids, I take care of my kids, I help my relatives, my partner has a good home, I'm looking at trying to going to a different house and a vacation, like kind of these luxury problems. And I was like, wow, I'm jealous. Like, she goes, I happen to be fortunate enough to marry someone who has makes a good living. And I was like, wow. And she looked kind of junky, but I'm not judging her. I was saying, like, I look junky, but it's like, you never know what they're going to say, what they're struggling with, and what kind of struggles is it that you're looking for a home at all, or you're going to look for a luxury home, for you and your kids. So that's a reminder too that there's hope. That could be me one day looking for a home. We were looking for a home. It was $800 a month for 3 bedrooms. It sounds shady as heck. Washer, dryer, solar panels on the roof. What? Like, I think I was like, call it right now. Like, I'm about to do that right now while I do this webinar. Seriously, on Craigslist. Bye.